Dylan Edwards has hit the portal. That is a major blow for Colorado. Now, we knew something was coming. We saw something with Shedeur. He put on his story saying everybody that's in is in and everybody that's out been out. Trust me, we good regardless. Hashtag legendary. All right, but even more importantly, Travis Hunter, who rarely tweets, also came out and said something. So we all knew something was coming yesterday, and people were hypothetically saying, is it going to be this person, that person? They knew. All we did know is going to be a major contributor. Actually, this was a really major contributor, a starter, a listed starter, that is Dylan Edwards. He gives a different dynamic that's in their running back room, even with the people that they brought in, the guy from Ohio State and the people that are already there. He has a change of pace element, and that showed all throughout last season. It's going to be something they have to figure out to replace, but you can't replace this kind of production necessarily, and I'm going to give you his numbers right now. All right, so this past season, Dylan had 76 carries, 321 yards, and 1 TD. But where he makes his really mark is out of the backfield. He had 36 receptions, 300 yards, and 4 touchdowns in 2023. He is a matchup nightmare. When he bust on the scene for TCU, he let all defense coordinators know out there, you're going to have to change the way you play me and cover me in space. And going into the spring, all of his comments were basically set on that. Like, they're not going to run me on the inside as much. I'm going to be on the perimeter. I may split out, things of that nature. I thought he was going to be a real showcase. And again, I thought he was going to be a major contributor going into this season, which he was. That's why you have people weighing in, including Silman Craig, basically saying, you know, that everybody can't play for Colorado. You're not making these kind of comments unless it's a major kind of person, and they just lost Cormani the other week. Now, all before they lost Mr. Wilkerson today as well, but that was to be expected. The running back room had gotten crowded. It was really top heavy, but at the top was Dylan. So with all of that being said, why? You have to understand, not only coming out of high school, he showed it. He was a major player. I get he was 5'9", 160 pounds up there in Kansas, I believe. Head coaches of D1 programs, Dan Lanning and people from Georgia, were going to his high school games. He had his pick on where to go on a lot of major programs. I don't know where he's going to go. He could be going to Oregon. He initially committed out of high school going to Notre Dame, but it was that relationship he had with Prime that got him to Colorado. Now, where's he going? I don't know. But from as I understand, why is this happening? Hey, it's about a bag. And guess what? I'm not mad at the kid. I'm letting you know right now, I am not mad at him for doing what he needs to do. There are a lot of NIL money out there, and if you don't have enough to contribute or go around, he has different family aspects, family issues, that, or just for his own self. The kids are getting paid out of the portal. It's not just one way. Prime even talked about it.
You don't enter the portal. You get a team. You kind of get a team before you enter the portal. You don't. That's what I would advise.
So you just don't jump in the portal, especially at that level, at that high level as a starter or whatever it is, and not have a team already in mind and already have a deal worked out. And I'm talking 7 figures, okay? So this is a big boy game, and if you don't play that big boy game with starters, this what can happen. And again, I don't. It's fine, the loyalty thing, I get it, but if it's about money, it's about helping his family be in a position, who knows if he's going to be able to go to the NFL. I'm just saying, he has the talent to be an NFL player. There have been Darren Sproles. They've been different running backs at his size that have gone and done really well in the league. But who's to say that's going to happen? Why wouldn't I take X amount of money right now? It is what it is. I don't care what anybody says. The kid has to think about his future, and that's all right. If he wants to take care of his family, it's cool. People could feel a certain way about it, but a lot of people that are feeling certain ways about it are already millionaires, and that's a fact. I'm not saying anybody in particular, but the people who made comments about him leaving, they already got their money. Does he? Heritage Sports.
Over like the Red Sea.
Yeah, I feel like I just don't want to play for clicks.